here for day 9 of the 100-day project. And my project is 100 days of mixed media charms and clusters. I have everything pretty much lined up. But before I start anything, first I want to take this lyre stick that I used last time and mark up my cardboard. You can use this wet or dry and then wet it, either way. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to do a blanket stitch on this side. And I've got 6 strands of embroidery floss, and I've got my needle threaded and knotted at the end. The first stitch is different when you're doing the blanket stitch. You have to take 2 stitches here in order to catch it so it doesn't, so it has a uniform size. Now, I'm not interested in the length of the stitches so much, and I'm not particularly interested in the width of the blanket stitch. So I'm just enjoying the process of the stitches. I'm going to move that water pot so I don't dump it on myself and my work. So, okay, let's see. I'm back to another stitch. And like I said, I'm not interested in perfection on the length or the width of the stitches. I just want to do the process of stitching this fabric. There's actually a piece of lace there too that I'm actually catching, as well as this folded piece of fabric. I think the fabric actually came from a napkin that I tore and dyed. I don't know if you've ever done a blanket stitch before, but let me show you what you do. You just take the needle up from the back, and that's going to form a loop. And you take the needle through, and you go through the loop in order to have a straight line here where the thread comes out. And you see, I'm not interested. I don't care that it's, you know, kind of wonky. All right, up through the back, form the loop, go through the loop, and pull. Up from the back, form a loop, through the loop, and up from the back. This might be the last stitch. Up from the back, form a loop, and go through the loop. Okay, now I'm going to go through just the first layer of the fabric here. And then I'm going to tie it off. I'm going to remove this pin because it's in the way. Just tie a knot. And then I'm going to cut the thread. Okay. So what I have here is I have a piece of burlap that has some of the plaster of Paris mixture on it. I have a piece of fabric that has some blue dyed. Let's see if I can, yeah, lift it up. You can see what it looks like. It was a napkin. And then I'm going to lay this down over top. So This has actually not been attached, but we're going to take care of that by sewing on a button. Okay, so this should be pretty, well, it's not, but it'll be okay since I'm going to put something over top of it anyway. So I've got my 3-in-1 glue. I'm going to put some down on this cardboard. And then I'm going to take this piece and glue it down. I'm going to hold it for a minute. Put the top back on my glue. I've got a cluster of, this is paper and twine. And I'm just going to put that down. It looks like there might be some cheesecloth in there too. And I'm going to sew a button on. And hopefully I've got enough thread to get me through that. I think I do. Let me go ahead and tie my knot. Which I've had trouble with on various occasions. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up from the back. I need to just move the button out of the way because I'll have to line the hole up after I get it up. Okay, I'm going to through the cardboard, through the burlap, through the fabric, the lace and the fabric, and now I'm going to take the button and go through one of the holes, and then I'm going to go through the button on the other side and just kind of guesstimate where it ought to be in order to get it sewed on here. And I'm going to try to go through it one more time. It's kind of tricky going through this many layers. Oh, it's not coming up straight. Oh dear. Not coming up straight at all. All right, let's turn it over and see if I can get a better angle on it. I think I was trying to go through the wrong hole anyway. Through the cardboard, through the button, one hole of the button, and then I'm going to, well, let me get my thread pulled all the way through. There we go. And then come down, back down on the side again. I'm going to tie a knot and just get a loop. Put your needle through the loop, hold it close to the where you want the knot to come out, and then just pull. All right, and what I'm going to do, which I did on a previous one, oh, so these scissors are so dull. I'm going to put a piece of brown masking tape over top of the threads. And there it is, day 9.